Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. We're going to talk about the three-man militia in the meet and greet. And this is how we have it set up. Now, like I say, you're coming out like that. The one that's going to talk is up front. The other two behind them got some logs around them so that you can't see their faces. You talk to them. The people that you come in contact after a shit hit the fan situation, you don't get, maybe 6 foot is the closest you get to these people. Only 6 foot. And it may be as far as 10 foot, something like that. A lot of it just depends on the circumstances, how well armed they are, and what kind of manners they have. I mean, if they come up with their guns, in a ready position and all this kind of stuff, man, I'd keep the distance between me because it was a little weird. And so you need to be able to talk to these people. And like I say, they should come up to you the same as what we did, 3. And they should be doing the same thing. If not, they don't have any courtesy. If they don't have courtesy, we don't know what else they don't have. They may not have any morals. So we've got to be prepared to do what we got to do. That's why we have the meet and greet team. And that's what this video is about. When you start the shooting. Okay, the first thing is these two behind you, they can start the shooting. I would rather not. But they may see something this one doesn't see. And when that happens, then the shooting starts. And I've already talked about, after the shooting starts, how to bring it to a halt. I've already talked about that. But so this is how to start the shooting. Okay, so now you come up here, you're talking to them. These people are uncomfortable. They're lying. They're telling you stuff that you know is not right. You're reading their body language, and you can tell things aren't right. And you want to disengage. And when you and you can see these people aren't anxious. And they're not anxious to disengage. They're more anxious on thinking that they're going to kick your butt. So things aren't looking good. This guy will make that determination, hopefully. Hopefully these two don't jump the gun. So the one up front, the one that's doing the talking, what he's going to do, I've already showed you how to carry your weapons, or at least how I carry mine. And so I got a free hand, even though it doesn't look like it. It doesn't even look like I'm ready to fight, but I'm always ready to fight. But I'm going to take one hand, and I'm either going to scratch my butt, or I'm going to scratch my ear, or the back of my head. And this will all be predetermined, what I'm going to be doing. And when I do that, like I said, if I scratch, let's say I scratch my back of my head, it might be, we might be so smart that I might have hand signals. So then when I scratch my head, if I put one finger up, that means one thing. If I put 2 fingers up, that means something else, and so on. That means we got a really good communication going. But anyway, the reason I'm saying it up like that, because the people from way behind us, they with binoculars in particular, they can see what I'm telling them. And then they'll know that, things aren't looking good, get ready. And then I'll make my signal, and then I'll come back down holding like I normally would, and then it's just up to me to decide who's the first one I'm going to shoot. That's if I'm this guy up in front. I'm going to figure out, okay, I'm going to shoot this guy and this guy, working my way this way, so then we can take cover on the other side and get out of the way because we're going to have people back here, marksmen and snipers and stuff. Well, we're going to have them all over here and all over here. So, but for sure, I want to get out of their way. Us three, we need to be someplace out of the way where we're safe and let everybody do their shooting. And like I say, the shooting is going to take place in 3 to 5 seconds, and then it stops. And then I will be the one that's going to stop it, this one up front. Now, if I'm no longer with us, then it's going to be one of these other two that will stop everything in, like I say, 3 to 5 seconds, and try to see if we can calm things down. So, but this is how it's going to start. When your 3-man meet and greet gets into a situation where we can't help it, we're going to have to start doing the shooting. This is the situation that it's going to be in. Anything other than that, in other words, if these people start the shooting first, we need to be able to take cover as fast as possible. And it's going to be a tough one. It's best when we start it, but we need to know when. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.